In this tutorial, we're using Midjourney's new character reference or consistent character feature to create consistent characters for a kid's story. Hello, AI friends. Midjourney recently released one of the most requested features, which is a consistent character generator that basically allows you to create images that have the same person or figure across a variety of styles, but in lots of different settings. This can be useful, obviously, for creative pursuits. Think storyboarding for a movie or a comic book that you're developing. It can, surprisingly, I think, be useful for brand and professional pursuits as well. Think about a brand character that would walk people through a marketing video or a presentation. But today we're going to look at it in the context of one of my favorite uses of AI, which is bringing children's imagination to life. Many of you probably know that I have a 3- and a 5-year-old, and one of our favorite things to do with Midjourney and ChatGPT is to create and illustrate stories. This new feature potentially brings a new level of fidelity to the characters that my kids are developing, so let's see how it works. The first thing we have to do is create the character that we're going to start with. You can see my personal Midjourney has cover images that I use for the podcast and newsletter. Let's imagine curly-haired 5-year-old girl, rainbow dress in a children's illustration style. Let's modify it slightly with brown hair and blue eyes. 5-year-old girl with curly brown hair and blue eyes in a rainbow dress in a children's illustration style. Let's try this. As we're waiting, one of the things that I've noticed from other tutorials and trying things out is that for as much fidelity as you now get with this character reference feature, some of the details you can still lose. So for example, if you have something really distinct as part of the costume, like a particular type of hat, sometimes that gets lost in the translation. I'm hoping that rainbow dress is something simple enough that lots of versions of it work. All right, we'll do number 3, and then we'll upscale it. Okay, so we have our upscaled image, and now what we're going to do is we're going to right-click the image and copy link. That's going to allow us to tell Midjourney to reference this image with the new command. So once again, we imagine, and we're going to put the setting that we'd like to see our character in, standing by the side of a blissful lake in the mountains in the summer. And then we're going to use our new command, CREF, and copy the URL. I'm also going to add an aspect ratio of 16:9 to get a little bit more of the scene. So CREF, that is the new command. Obviously, it stands for character reference, and the goal is for this to be able to put that same character into a variety of different settings. And here are our results. It is definitely not perfect, and we have some weird ARM artifact issues over here, but this is certainly a lot easier than trying to find a base character generation prompt that you repeat every time. Plus, there's actually a way for us to specify a little bit more. We still have that same image saved, and so what we're going to do now is playing on a farm with baby lambs. We're going to do our CREF command with our link to the photo, but now we're going to add CW as a command, and we can add a number 1 through 100. The lower it is, the more variance the image will have, and the higher it is, the more adherent to our original image it should be. So let's crank it all the way up to 90. Once again, we'll do an aspect ratio of 16:9. Ignore the Bride of Chucky looking characters over here. But let's see what it looks like on the other end of the spectrum, playing on a farm with baby lambs, dressed like a farmer with overalls and a straw hat. Reference our image, CW1 AR16:9. The lower the strength, the easier it is to change things like outfits, and the character reference will focus mostly on the characteristics like hair, eye colors, etc. So there you can see, very similar character, eyes, curly hair, hair color, but we've changed the outfit and gotten some pretty good results. So this is how you can use the new character reference feature, or consistent character feature, as it's colloquially known, to help bring your children's imaginations to life.